All right. So I talk on this channel about my insecurities. I'm sure a lot of you also have insecurities, so you like hearing about me talk about my own, so that you can relate. But the last time I was at a convention in Indianapolis, basically, there was a woman that freaked out at the mere sight of my face, and a lot of you might be questioning that could actually happen. But the whole scenario was basically I live in a mid-sized city, and Indianapolis is probably 2 or 3 times the size of my city. So the convention center I was at was way bigger than mine, and I was looking around marveling at the size. I was really marveling just how big it was, and clear across the hall, which was easily at least 30 feet. Um, While I'm looking over, this woman looks at me and she starts freaking out at the mere sight of my face when I just happen to glance over at her. So, and I'm just glancing over, just scanning the area, just looking at how big the place is, just how grand this is, because there's nothing like this where I live. I mean, there are conventions, but not on this scale. And then she, so to put her at ease, I just walk over and she's getting unnerved, and I just go over to her, and I'm dressed as the Joker. And, for those of you who don't know, I mean, I was the Heath Ledger Joker, and there were 3 other Heath Ledger Jokers there. At conventions, the Heath Ledger Joker is incredibly common for a cosplay, so. But I just went over to her and I said, I used to be a rodeo clown, then took an arrow to the knee. And she laughed and put her at ease, and that was it. But it's like, that was really, destructive to my self esteem. And also before COVID, before I lost some weight, and before I grew the facial hair and grew my hair out to make it longer, um, I'd be in a grocery store and random women would see my face and freak out and start actually fleeing. People would ask, did I interpret it wrong? Well, basically, what would happen is their eyes would, get wide, their face muscles would get taut, so it'd be like, have trouble recreating the expression, but it's like, and then they had their shopping cart, their pace would quicken as they went past me. So, yeah, I don't know how else to describe that. And this was, people have said, well, that's because of COVID, you weren't wearing a mask or something, but this was before COVID, so I don't know how else to explain it. I've lost some weight, and people in general have. It's like as I lose every pound, basically, as I lose every pound, people treat me exponentially better. So, um, I'm hoping going to a convention in October again. The agency that helps me with my disability may have a small group of people going to a convention. What may have me going with a small group to a convention in October in Indianapolis, and I'm hoping things will be better when I go down there. But honestly, it's a little unnerving. I'm a little scared that, well, another woman will freak out the mere sight of my face, and it's really destructive when it's basically a random woman thinks you're so ugly. The mere sight of you is creeping her out. But that's an insecurity I have. I just wanted to share that with you.